Hi, my name is Jaja, Jasper, Chinedum, and I am running to be president of the Students' Union, our Students' Union. I am an international Nigerian student. I study medical neuroscience. I like to salsa. I like to eat a lot of food. I like dogs and cats. Most importantly, I like to see more students involved with the Students' Union. I stand for a union, an SU, that is for every student, in words and in deed. One that supports all students irrespective of what language they speak, where they come from, what social class they belong to, how rich they are. One that every student can feel like they are a part of. I was in consultation with a lot of students and a lot of student groups. I stood up in front of Farmer House and I spoke with a lot of students about what they thought about the union and how they think the union can serve them better. The students I spoke with believe that the union can do more to make the union and the uni accessible to the diverse kind of students we have. The first thing I plan to do is to prioritize equality and diversity across the Students' Union. How do I plan to do that? Well, I hope to take an intersectional approach, one that doesn't just cater for race inequality or race diversity, but caters for students who may be LGBT+, students who may be living with disabilities, women students, or black women students, or a black trans student, or a disabled black student, so working to make the union more accessible and more welcoming and inclusive of every and any group of students. I'm going to do this by continuing to work on the Decolonize Education campaign, which I currently work on as Ethnic Minority Students Officer. This will make sure the reading list and the curricula are representative of the students' body. Also, I'm going to support the Access Sussex, which aims to make our university, our campus more accessible for students. I will work to see that the uni does more to support students who have mental health challenges. This would be by lobbying the uni to employ more support staff so that students don't have to wait for weeks to get support. I'll also set up a peer-to-peer mental health volunteers scheme so that we can train people who will act as mental health first aiders. And then I'm going to introduce a town hall meeting. So basically, this is going to be a meeting that will hold at least once every term, when every student can come around and tell us what they think of the union, how they think our policies and what we're doing affects them. I'll also work to make postgrads feel included in union activities. So what the union does and the activities or events organized by the union should be inclusive of postgraduate students, mature students, and also part-time students. I'm going to fight for the welfare of students by working to cut the costs of education. When education costs go up, education becomes inaccessible for a lot of students. This is wrong. I believe this shouldn't be the case, and I believe the union should be able to do something about this. I will lobby the university to put a cap on rents so that the cost of rents do not go beyond inflation. To cut the cost of transport, I'm going to work with Recycle Sussex so that students don't have to take the bus, they can cycle. So there'll be more cycles on campus and more cycle spaces for people who cycle. I'm going to work with Brighton Uni to know why the Big Lemon works for them and see how we can mirror that to work for us. And then generally, I'm going to lobby the university to be Tier 2 and Tier 5 visa sponsors so that international students who want to stay back to work for the uni or work for the union can be sponsored to do that. So apart from the manifesto promises, why should you vote for Jaja? Because I am honest. All the posts I have held, and even currently as Ethnic Minority Students Officer, I have achieved over 85% of my manifesto promises. That says a lot. That says that I give a lot of thought to what I promise, and I don't just say what I believe people want to hear. And I am really, really committed to leaving a lasting legacy. So please vote Jaja for President #1. The power is in your hands. Let's do this.